Well, the Murrell home was built in 1845 by George Murrell. He was a white man, originally from Virginia, came from a wealthy family back in Virginia. He moved down to Tennessee in about 1830, right across the border from the old Cherokee Nation, where they were living in Tennessee, Georgia, and North Carolina area. Mr. Murrell moved down there because his brother had a store down there, and he went to work with his brother, and while he was there he met Lewis Ross, who was the brother of John Ross, the Cherokee chief. And he ended up working for Lewis Ross and then married Lewis Ross's daughter, Minerva, in 1834 in Tennessee. They all moved out here on the Trail of Tears with the Cherokees in the late 1830s. They lived here on the property in a log cabin for about 3 or 4 years and then built the big house between 1843 and 45. And around that same time there were several rich Cherokee families that were building big plantations like this around the Cherokee Nation. The chief's home was about a half a mile east of here, and a lot of the people who lived in the community here at Park Hill were relatives of his. Most of the big houses that were built at the time this one was were destroyed during the Civil War. There was quite a bit of fighting that was going on here. Not a lot of big military battles, but there was a lot of guerrilla warfare, a lot of property damage. It was really hard on the civilian population here, more so than the military. The Rosses who lived here tended to be Northern supporters, and Confederates came in and burned most of their homes that were here, including the chief's home. This was one of just a handful of the big houses that survived the war. We think that this one survived because Mr. Murrell was from Virginia and was a Confederate supporter, and her family were Northern supporters, so we had both sides. It was raided several times by both sides over the course of the war, but never burned. And today it's the only surviving plantation home in Oklahoma.